Hi, I'm Dale Allen. I was honored to be a part of a special project for the Parliament of the World's Religions Women's Task Force, conducting video interviews inside the first ever women's village. The invitation at the interview suite was, "Let your voice be heard." In this episode, I'm happy to share Dr. Tahereh Ahdieh. Please help me share all the women in this series by subscribing. Thank you.
My name is Tahereh Ahdieh. Tahereh. I'm a member of the Bahai community, and I practice as much as I can the teachings of the Bahai faith. My name, Tahereh, has come from a woman from Persia, Iran, who was named Tahereh, actually was given the title Tahereh after she wanted to express her belief in this being a new day, a new age, by walking into a group of mostly men without her veil. And that was considered in that culture in 1847 taboo, and it was blasphemy. So the title Tahereh given her means the pure one, means someone that acted not as an unchaste act, but as the acts of purity of heart, because she said the day that women's feet are chained is over. This is a new day and a new message for oneness of humanity. The basic foundation of the Baha'i faith is three basic things. There is one God who has created all of us out of love for creation of humanity. And humanity is like a garden filled with many flowers of different colors. So all of us, men, women, young, old, are like flowers in this garden. And we are created for beauty of the diversity. And we have to associate with each other because the flowers get their rain from the same cloud, their sun from the same sunshine. So we have that unity. And as it comes to equality of men and women, I was very moved to learn as a child that humanity was compared to a bird which has two wings. One wing is male, one wing is female. And if this bird had to fly to the highest destiny, both wings must be strong enough. And it's not competition. Each have to support the other one so that the full beauty of this humanity will manifest. Education of children is considered the primary responsibility of the mothers. And the station of mothers is ranked the highest among all acts of love. We were told that with the milk that we give with our children, teach them the oneness of humanity. Teach them that they are noble beings. And that nobility is innate, is not something dependent on their look, race, or what other people say about them. That nobility is in them. And I have to say, whatever my ancestors have done, I'm seventh generation Baha'i. And although the early generation, two sets of my generation, all men were put to death. Because this wonderful message of oneness of humanity was, also call for independent search rather than following your ancestral belief. But for clergy, which we were told no more clergy is needed, that was a heavy burden. So they really got to persecute the Baha'is, and 20,000 people were put to death in my country. So in my ancestors, 2 generations of men were all killed. And then it was a 13-year-old boy who was not killed who continued this trend. And now all my grandchildren are Baha'is, my children are Baha'is, but none of them are forced or even encouraged. They had to choose themselves. So educating the children, not only in religious, in highest art, science, and to be well-wishers of humanity. So it's not just being a noble person. I give you a little example. When my son was 6, 7-year-old, he would bring home this report card, and everything on an academic side was excellent, excellent, excellent. And you know, as a mother living in America and knowing the culture of always wanting to put men on the pedestal, I said to him, this left side hand is God's gift to you. The right hand side, which is your behavior, is your gift back to God. And from day one, each time they praised him, I said, remember, you owe humanity a service. And thanks God, he has a very high position in serving humanity, as I wished.
My interview with Dr. Tahereh Ahdieh, and then my subsequent research when I was putting together the video, introduced me to some of Tahereh's poetry. Both Dr. Tahereh Ahdieh and her husband, Dr. Hussein Ahdieh, teach about Tahereh, sharing this heroine cross-culturally. What follows is a reading of one of Tahereh's poems titled Face to Face. If ever I should behold you, face to face, eye to eye, I would be bold to recount my heart's plaint, point by point, verse by verse. Like Sabah the east wind, I have searched everywhere for your countenance, from house to house, from door to door, alley to alley, from quarter to quarter. Bereft of your visage, my 2 eyes have wept such tears. Tigress after tigress, stream upon stream, spring after spring, brook upon brook. Your perfect brow, your eyes, your beauty, have preyed on the bird of my heart, sense to sense and heart to heart, feeling to feeling, and mood to mood. My desperate heart has knitted your love to the very fabric of my being, string by string, thread by thread, warp by warp, and weft by weft. Tahereh has searched every layer of her heart and found only you there. Sheet by sheet, fold by fold, cover by cover, over and over again.